chance to score a first goal for Berlin. Was that a good tackle? Yes, it was.
Hold on to your seats, football fans, because we have an absolute bombshell rocking the transfer market today. If you thought Real Madrid's squad couldn't get any more terrifying, think again. Reports are exploding right now that Liverpool powerhouse Ibrahima Konaté is set to join Real Madrid in a massive blockbuster move. According to leaked reports, a verbal agreement is already in place for a 4-year contract. But here is the massive twist that makes this one of the most unique transfer sagas of the decade. This entire deal hinges on one massive condition. It is directly tied to the upcoming Real Madrid presidential elections. If, and when, Florentino Perez is officially re-elected, Konaté will put pen to paper and sign the contract. And get this, Konaté reportedly had massive, eye-watering offers on the table from the Saudi Pro League. We are talking about generational, life-changing money. But the French defender has put those multi-million-dollar Middle Eastern offers completely on ice.
Why?
Because when Real Madrid knocks on your door, you wait. In this video, we are breaking down everything you need to know. How did this secret deal happen? Why is Florentino Perez using Konaté as his ultimate election trump card? And what does this mean for both Liverpool and Real Madrid's backline? Stick around, because we're diving deep into the biggest story in football right now. To understand why this is happening, we have to look at the sudden shift in Konaté's career. Just a short while ago, Konaté was considered an indispensable pillar of Liverpool's future defense. His physical dominance, his incredible recovery pace, and his ability to read the game made him an absolute fan favorite at Anfield. But behind the scenes, things moved fast. After his departure from Merseyside, the football world was wondering, where is an elite, prime-year centre-back going to land? Enter Real Madrid. Los Blancos are notorious for monitoring the market for elite talent whose situations are changing. Madrid activated an option behind closed doors the moment Konaté's status shifted. They didn't panic, they didn't rush. They quietly approached the player's camp, laid out a glorious vision of the future at the newly renovated Bernabeu, and secured a verbal agreement. Now, let's talk about the absolute genius and political theater of Florentino Perez. For those who don't know, Real Madrid isn't owned by a billionaire sheik or an American hedge fund. It's owned by its members, the socios. And that means presidential elections matter. Historically, whenever Perez faces an election cycle, he loves to bring a massive present to the fans to guarantee his victory. It's the classic Galactico strategy. By tying Konaté's signature directly to his re-election, Perez has essentially told the Madridistas, "Vote for me, and I give you one of the most dominant defenders in world football." It's a brilliant leverage play. Konaté has given his word. The 4-year contract is locked in a vault, just waiting for the election results to become official. By doing this, Konaté also protected himself. If something radical changes in Madrid's leadership, he keeps his options open. But let's be real. When was the last time Florentino Perez lost an election he wanted to win? Exactly. Let's look at the sheer willpower it takes to turn down Saudi Arabia right now. We've seen legendary defenders and midfielders take the flight to the Gulf state for historic paydays. Reports indicate that Konaté had multiple formal proposals from Saudi clubs that would have made him one of the highest-paid defenders on the planet. But at this stage of his career, Konaté wants footballing immortality. He wants to lift the Champions League trophy. He wants to play in the biggest games on earth. And he knows that under Carlo Ancelotti, Real Madrid is a trophy-winning machine. Choosing the white shirt of Madrid over an astronomical payday in Saudi Arabia shows exactly what Konaté is made of. His priority is legacy, silverware, and playing at the absolute pinnacle of European football. So, how does he actually fit into the squad? Real Madrid's backline has been world-class, but with injuries and the natural aging of the squad, injecting a powerhouse like Konaté into the mix is a masterclass in squad depth. Imagine a defensive rotation featuring Antonio Rudiger, Eder Militao, and Ibrahima Konaté. That is an absolute wall. This transfer has completely flipped the football world upside down. A verbal agreement on a 4-year deal, a massive rejection of Saudi money, and a transfer that hinges entirely on the political future of Florentino Perez. It is peak Real Madrid. Drop your thoughts, your rants, and your predictions in the comments section below. I read through them and reply to as many as I can. If you enjoyed this breaking transfer breakdown, do me a massive favor. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another exclusive football update. My name is Celeb Klope, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Hala Madrid.